What's up, Butterfly Gang? Welcome to your reading. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing fine. Let's get right into your reading today. Let's see what's coming out. Please only take what resonates. If you find anything that resonates, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. Flip the energies if you need to. Okay. All right. So past energy, Butterfly Gang. In the past energy, you were creating something, or you were busy trying to create something, trying to make peace, or trying to make art out of some type of out of what you have. So I feel like you could have been trying to make some type of peaceful agreement or something. You were trying to make something peaceful. You could have been trying to create something beautiful. It's like you're mixing together two things and trying to create something beautiful with it. Okay. Putting together two things and trying to make something beautiful in the past. It's like I'm also seeing stop and walk at the same time. So it's like two things that you can't really do at the same time, but it looks like you did it at the same time. And you tried to make it beautiful. All right, we have the Page of Swords and the Five of the Page of Swords and the Four of Swords. So the Page of Swords is it's like you're stuck in the past. So you were in the past and you were trying to end the past, or put an end to the past, or put an end to some type of past thinking, or try to think something new, but you still thinking about the past, but you created something beautiful out of it. You created some type of beautiful outcome out of this thing, whatever it is that you were thinking about. I'm also getting like you tried to go through a rebirth, but still be stuck in the past at the same time. It just didn't quite. But you were able to create something. So I'm getting like there, it was this energy where you had this trying to do two things that don't necessarily make sense. You can't stop and walk at the same time. But you made something beautiful. Or you could have met something beautiful, or something turned out beautiful. We do have this energy of the Emperor here. So you were able to still like conquer something beautiful. I'm getting like you did the impossible and you were able to conquer something beautiful. You were able to lead, or you still led beautiful even though it was impossible to lead. I don't know why I'm thinking about like presidency for some reason. It's like when Obama was president after, was that Bush? Goodness gracious. And the economy and everything was in ruins, but he was able to do a beautiful thing. Okay, or people were able to, like, he was able to bring peace, bring a lot of stuff. And it's like after something that looks like impossible, it's like, who would want to do that? Who would want to have to take this on after it looks like this is an impossible job, but you handle it very, very well. So it's like you did something, it did not it didn't make sense. It seems like it's undoable, but you were able to do it. Okay. Also, I'm getting this energy like you were worried about health, or you were worried about, getting some bad news about your health, or worried if your health was in shambles. I feel like you could have went to the doctor, had a health scare in the past, or something like that, or you were scared about getting some news. When a person is dreading to go to the doctor, you're scared of knowing the truth about something. So a lot of people are afraid to go to the doctor because, the doctor will tell you what it is. Now, again, I believe in so many different forms of like medication, healing, all that. You don't have to do traditional medicine. You don't have to do it the traditional way so many times. But you can definitely get a diagnosis, a person what's going on with you. I feel like a lot of the medicine messes us up even more, but that's just my opinion of it. But you can definitely get a diagnosis. So you were afraid to get a diagnosis, or you were afraid to for someone to call a thing, worried about what this thing actually was. Okay. But we do have the Lovers card coming out. Worried, like, is this my soulmate or not? I feel like you could have been worried, like, okay, is this my person or nah? All right. Are you here for me? You were worried. So you could have went to someone else and worried about something being in ruins. The 5 of coins is about, being left out in the cold, something not being right, being in a hardship. So I feel like you felt like there was a relationship that was in a hardship. But actually, look at this love. And it comes out as love. We have this energy of you meeting someone is also like love at first sight. So I feel like you were worried about that. Like, could I fall in love at first sight? Is it true? Is this Disney shit true? Or am I tripping? Like, you fell in love with somebody. Yeah. Look at this ultimate happiness. This is definitely love at first sight. So for some of you guys, you fell in love with the person at first sight. Definitely. All right, now you're in this energy of completion. It looks like you could have been working with a team, or maybe your team of ancestors, angels, spirit guides, star seeds, whatever a team. It took a team effort to create this win, to complete something. And everybody's happy because something is completed and it looks good. You're happy that it's completed and it looks good. This is this energy now of you being happy that something is completed and it really looks good. You have the Hierophant energy here. It's like finally we get out of this stage of me wondering will it ever be completed, wondering if it's ever going to look good, and it's there. I'm also getting like you could have been doing a lot of work with your angels, spirit guides, and things like that, because we do have the Hierophant here. This is also divine intervention that's coming in place, also like a higher form of wisdom, a higher ranking, highly respected. Like I feel like you are highly respected because you were able to get something done. Like you were able to complete something and get it done. Like get it done. All right, what is this thing that you were able to complete, like get done? Okay, so we have the Tower and we have the King of Cups. All right, so I feel like you could have, this doesn't feel like what I'm saying. Just off bucks. It doesn't feel like what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like, oh, my team, we work together. You may feel drained here. You may feel like, look, listen, God, are you there? Do you see me on the ground here? But then Spirit is looking at you like, they got it done. They got it done. And then you may feel weak because this Tower is like, you had to like jump out the window to save your life. Something was crumbling down. We do have this energy of this King of Cups. And then you were building something on shaky foundation. Like something was shaky. It wasn't set in stone. You had to be the grounding in the place. So for some of you guys, you're wondering why something is shaky. You got to be the grounding in the place. Okay? This is you building something after a false foundation. You still being able to complete something after you being in a false foundation. You know how much strength that takes? And you are still listening to God. Because you got the Hierophant with the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is one with God, is one with Spirit. People even like to call the King of Cups God. So it's just like you still were listening to God. You still were working with God. You never turned away. Even when it got real shaky, even when it got real unstable, you still stayed faithful. Okay? Even when all the things you knew, the things that kept you stable, the things that kept you grounded, crumbled right before your eyes. Like for some of you guys, you had these relationships that you thought was going to keep you solid and they crumbled right before your eyes. It wasn't the same thing. And you still remain faithful. Faithful to your purpose. Faithful to something that's even bigger than you. So I feel like that it's this energy of you getting this level up and you being highly respected in the spiritual realm. Like you doing stuff out here, highly respected in the spiritual realm. There's a message that's coming to you, something that's coming to you out of the blue. There's victory coming to you out of the blue. Look at the Judgment card, like really saying your name and then everything changes. Like it's like, everybody needs to congratulate this person. Everybody needs to give this person their props. Everybody needs to give this person their, recognition. It's like Spirit is saying, recognize them. So Spirit is calling. It's like the angels are calling out your name so your name could be recognized. Like everybody needs to recognize exactly what it is that you did. And you will be recognized. You will be congratulated. You will have this victory. You will be admired. You will, for all the times that you feel ignored, you will be admired. You will be recognized for this energy. So, yeah, that's good. That's good work. That's what you are in currently here. All right. We also have this energy of something working out together. It's just like a big corporation. You could be working in a big corporation. You could be working amongst people in a big corporation. You just have a big foundation. You could have started this from the ground up, but it's something that's it's huge. You're working on something huge. I'm also getting, just because we still see construction, something is still in the building stage, but it's huge. You're building a huge business. So for some of you guys, it could have taken longer than you needed to. But look at how long do you think it takes to build a huge business that's still under construction, like it's still unfinished. So something's still being worked on here, but it could have taken long. I'm also getting like works, like something's in the works, like it's in the works, it's happening. So it's in this energy, like it's happening for you now, like it's being built as we speak type of energy. All right, let's see. All right, we do have the Devil card here. All right, so there's this energy of you getting out of your own way. Devil card is trying to rob you of this, trying to tell you it's not going to happen. That's what the devil is here doing. No, it's not. It ain't happened yet. It ain't never going to happen. That's what the devil is doing for you. You may have a person who sounds like this. This is devil energy in your life. The way you kill this devil energy is by re-impressing on your subconscious mind. I'm getting like you have a real active devil in your life. An active devil. And it may not sound, this doesn't sound like, something that you need to, but there's an active, actual demonic spirit that is here to tell you that something that is in the works, that is happening for you, that's being built from the ground up, that is not happening. That is that demonic spirit energy. That's that energy. Trying to bound you to something, a way of thinking that it never works out for you. If this sounds like your negative self-talk, oh, you got to do some work. If that sounds like your negative self-talk, you got to do some looking in the mirror and doing your work. Somebody is only here as long as you continue to talk to yourself negative like that. The minute you change that relationship with yourself, that person disappears out of your life. Or that person stops. It's just this energy of a actual being here. Someone is actually here in the way of this, saying that it's not here. See, do you see it anywhere? If it's happening, then where it's at? Like, you don't know how things... You can look at a plant and realize that before I even see a sprout, before I even see a bud, there's so much things that's happening underneath that soil. That if I were to look at the soil and be like, okay, nothing grew, it's not happening, and throw away the plant with the roots, some roots are growing beneath the surface, then I just wasted a perfectly good plant. So something is perfectly good, but demonic spirit is telling you that it's not. And this could either be, I feel like for some of you guys, this is a person in your life that's a very, very negative. See who the person is, very, very negative, that's telling you something is not going to happen. It's not going to work. And you'll see exactly where this spirit is, okay? You'll know exactly where this spirit is and where you need to armor yourself up, okay? Tell me more about this, all right? Someone thinks you're a fool. They think that you're easily manipulated. They think that they can easily manipulate you into stopping something. Letting go of your dreams, letting go of your goals, letting go of something that you've worked so hard for, that you've been through. You've been through something for. You got the scars, the exhaustion to prove it. It's like you've been through something. Look at this. You've done the work. Someone thinks you're foolish. They think you'll believe it. They want to stop you from taking that leap of faith. It's like you were promised something. You were promised some type of success. You were promised something coming to you. And they want to stop you just before you get it. That's how the devil do. Just before you get it, you get tempted. Okay? Tell me more about the sun. This is this energy of inner child. Look at this baby running, no shoes, no shirt. I'm also getting like water park energy. So just having like a blast. So there's this energy of you just having a whole lot of fun. Yellow could also be significant here. I'm also getting like the inner child running wild. Like, also before you let the inner child run wild, okay? So the food is the inner child. So someone is trying to, this person could have your inner child. You may need to do shadow work on your child, okay? It wants to control your inner child type of energy. What is this energy? Because it's going to tell you exactly what the inner child is going to do. What the inner child is attracting here. High priestess energy. Your inner child is a high priestess. You've been the high priestess. This ain't something that just happened. You've been a high priestess. You tap into that energy, you a problem. That's what that devil knows. If you tap into that energy, you're going to be a huge problem, okay? That's the high priestess energy. It's like this devil energy knows if I let them tap into it, like if you work on this, keep on staying dedicated and working on this, you have some creations that could possibly change the world. It's like very, very innovative. It's given right before you get somewhere. Here's this repeat offender. You've already made the change. You already did some type of transition. And all you are to do is await for your Ace of Swords. But this devil energy is trying to get you to say, it ain't coming. You might as well leave. You might as well leave. You might as well go back to... Look at that. The moon card. The high priestess sees beneath the veil. Sees through all of the hidden secrets and all of the illusions. The high priestess can see. The high priestess is a problem. It's your seeing, your eyes. Something about your eyes too. Can see the victory. So somebody wants to trap your inner child. Your inner child is where all that is. You may need to do some inner child healing. All right. Future energy is coming up. We do have a strife here. It's just two people who don't get along. Two groups. Just don't get along. Won't never get along. I'm just thinking about Cowboys, Redskins fans. Think about rival teams. They don't get along. I'm also getting two teams going against each other. What is this energy? All right, we do have the strength card. So I'm getting like you're protected. You have some out of this world strength or inhumane strength here in order to fight something. You're stronger. All right, so this is a test of strength. Okay, so yeah, look. This is... when you do an arm wrestle, it's like a test of strength. Who's stronger? Who's stronger? And spirit comes out and say, you got strength. Because not only do you have your strength here, you got the strength of spirit. You got this invisible strength too. You got angelic strength. And we have this Ace of Swords that's coming out. And not only do you have that strength, your mind is brilliant. You have some type of like out of this world intelligence. Not a lot of people can think like you. So you are way stronger. No matter if a person on the outside, they may seem like they're just as strong as you. You have the girl and the guy. So a lot of people may think like, this girl must be crazy going up against this guy. Of course she's going to lose. It's a strength thing. Masculine is stronger than feminine. So it must be something that's happening. And it's like, okay, it must be crazy to think you're going to win, but you're not just counting on your own physical strength. You're counting on angelic strength as well. invisible strength. And also you're counting on this energy of wisdom and discernment, spiritual wisdom, spiritual discernment, spiritual intelligence. It just wins. It's different, okay? The next thing that's coming, we do have this loving energy. I feel like it's a marriage here. There's a marriage here. Someone's just married. So I feel like future someone is getting married. So you'll be just married. Or there's a huge commitment that you're having. Someone could be committing themselves to you. You could be committing yourselves to someone or something. Okay. We do have the Knight of Wands. This happens fast. I'm getting like there's a quick marriage or a quick commitment that happens. This also could possibly happen like out of the blue. Like you didn't know that this marriage was going to happen. You didn't know that this commitment, you didn't know that you were going to, you know, be deeply involved with something. And the Lovers come out twice. So I feel like you were worried about something not working or something not being for you. This has something to do with soulmate energy. But it happens quickly. There's also a message that's coming to you. Maybe it's coming from this person. A message that a person wants to commit to you. Okay. We do have the Two of Pentacles. It seems like there's a need for a person to kind of like harmonize, or this is harmony. There's balance here, or there's a need for someone to balance, bring balance into your life. Maybe this person brings balance in your life. All right. There's also a physical change that's coming. So for some of you guys, you could be working on your body and things like that, and you're going to physically see this change. For some of you guys, your skin could be improving, your teeth can be improving, your flexibility can be improving, your strength could be improving. It's just a very, very physical change that you're going through. All right. And it's a change for the better. Okay. We do have the Five of Cups. It's the fear of missing out, or the fear of not doing something, or fear of not having something. So you change something. I'm also getting like there could have been like something that happened in your past that could possibly bring on this powerful change. Like, you know how people get their heart broken and now they're at the gym? Stuff like that. Or you go through something bad and you realize that I need to take better care of myself, and you start taking better care of yourself. It's just that type of energy. Something that you could have felt disappointed about. Maybe you could felt like you've gained some weight, or you've could possibly feel like you let yourself go or something like that. But your body, it changes for the better. You do something to change your change yourself. It's going on like a physical transformation that's happening here. It happens quick. It may be hard work. So this is a lot of hard work. But this comes through some type of disappointment. Maybe you were disappointed in something and you kind of change yourself. This has a lot to do with your inner child here, connecting back with your inner child. Maybe you start dancing again, or doing yoga, or some type of fun activity that actually brings changes. Maybe you start doing face masks, or getting massages, or getting facials. It's something that brings this inner child energy out, that your inner child loves to do, and you start doing it even more, and it brings a lot of physical changes, and rapid physical changes for the better. Okay, so I'm going to leave it right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.